Hi. Well, it's my last video of the last several days. I have tried about all four of the beverages that they sent me, all of which are supposed to be these kind of like sports drinks, I guess refreshing or thirst quenchers or whatever you want to call it. And the last thing was I was supposed to give kind of my overall final one I like the best, and and make an ad for it. I don't know if I can make an ad, but I can tell you which one I like the best and what I'd say about it if I were advertising it. The one I liked the best of all of it, which really surprised me, because when I opened the box of all the products that I got, it was one I really expected to probably like the least, and it actually is this Vita Coco stuff that I had. They had regular Gatorade or one of the Fierce ones in there, which is what I really thought I'd like the best, because it was one that was similar to what I'd used before. And then there were some other ones that I'd never seen before, but they were sort of more, they had other sports type drinks in there. But this actually ended up being the one that I liked the best. And I liked it the best because it was so natural, and it really worked the best out of all of them, meaning that I was the most refreshed by it. It kept my thirst under control more than any of the rest of them did, and I could work harder in the yard and do the things that I did without having to, drink so much of it that I spent my life in the bathroom as opposed to outside working. So it really worked what I would consider effectively, because it kept my thirst down. Even when I had a lot of sweat going on, I really felt like I was still okay. Didn't get kind of like the headaches or dizzy, which sometimes I do when I'm outside working a lot, or sweat really a lot. So I think it actually worked the most effectively, and I certainly felt the best physically after I'd had it. I wasn't upset to my stomach having had it, which happened on a couple of other ones when I left you guys videos before. A couple times I'd gotten almost kind of sick to my stomach from it. But this one wasn't that way. It was really easy to drink, and I really liked it. I guess if I were telling somebody about this or kind of doing an ad about it, I'd say that this is the one that is actually fun to drink. And what I mean by fun is it's enjoyable. A lot of the times when I have the ones that are made, the other ones, I almost feel like, even though they're supposed to be like really cool, and maybe it's because they're made for like kids, but it tastes more like Kool-Aid with a bunch of salt and crap thrown into it, as opposed to a drink that's made more for adults to drink, or people who work, like people, adults who are out working, doing things in the yard and stuff, as opposed to kids playing basketball. Maybe kids like would like the Kool-Aid type flavors better, but I really liked this. I'd say if you're an adult and you're looking for something that works well, maybe even more effective for your body, and when you get a little bit older, I think that making sure you have the right balance of all the electrolytes and things is really important, because you can get kind of faint. We all try to do a lot more than we really can, I think, in the yard. And if you've got an adult taste, and you have an adult taste palate, and you do the kinds of things out in the yards that adults do, I think this is really a drink that would be for you. I think this would be a great drink for both men and women. I know that a lot of the drinks, the sports drinks, seem like they only talk to men and like teenage boys, but I think this is the kind of thing that both men and women would really enjoy. I really think it's sort of like the adult, the adult version, the version for the rest of us who are not just 18 and playing, 3 hours of basketball. For those of us who are embarrassed to take our shirts off, as opposed to the teenagers in all those ads. Anyway, so this is the one for me, and this is definitely the one that I'd be advertising. So thanks for the chance of doing this whole thing. I hope it helped.